particular reason?
We've been doing it for a long time, we're just sort of tired of this act now. We're going to be going into a new act. School's out. It's going to be the next one. And so that's going to be the next concentration. I don't know what is going to happen.
Well, what will that consist of visually?
Well, we're doing some parts at a West Side Story. We did Jet Song for one. We'll probably be doing like a rumble scene, which is like, probably a connection between a West Side Story and a Clockwork Orange, I would imagine, and that's the idea behind that.
When and how did you start getting into the idea of rock as theatre?
Well, rock is basically sex music anyways, and so like, why not put some icing on the cake, why not put a little bit of extraordinary sex into it, and put a little violence in it. People like both, people like sex and violence. Probably the two most commercial things in the world. I'm not talking commercial, I'm just talking the way I think, I like both, so.
What do you think the audience gets out of it? Can you see them? Can you see what they're getting from it?
Well, a lot of people blame us, in the States, a lot of people they say, well, why are you condoning violence, We're not, really, we're sort of relieving it, I would think. We're letting the kids have it like a shotgun blast in the face. So they're so out of breath by the time they see the concert. When they leave, they're not going to be out starting fights because they're relieved of it. They're out of breath.
It seems to be a growing trend at the moment to put a bit more razzle-dazzle into the music. Do you think it's because there's been something missing? Is it a substitute for something else?
No, I think that the rock music is without the backbone of the rock music, it would just be garbage, the theatrics, because it would just be a big fiasco. But you have to have that backbone involved. You have to have that backbone first, and then you can ease on the sensuality. That's what we think. And that's just the way we are. We're just up there to have fun, really.
Is the music important to you?
Oh yes, like we spend 6-7 hours a day just rehearsing the music. We don't even rehearse the theatrics. That just comes when you get drunk, on Budweiser. Maybe I should have said that.
One of the most interesting things I think you've done is the thing at the end of your act when you used to throw money at the audience and the audience would go scrambling for it. What do you think of them doing that, and why do you do it?
Well, that sort of that breaks down the classes. Like they go there and they come up there and they say, hey man, groovy, everything's groovy, we don't need money, we're really right on, I think we're on health food. And then all of a sudden they come up there and they throw $1 in the audience, they kill each other for it. Right?
Right.
I mean, that's, we didn't even, that wasn't the idea at the beginning, we just thought we'd throw some money on the audience, because it would be fun to throw a lot of, we make enough money, we can throw a lot of money in the audience. So what? They're getting some of their money back, and it creates a theater, But you get all these people that are killing each other for that piece of a $1 bill, just not even $1, like a little piece of it. And that's sort of, to me, that's kind of, that makes you stop and think.
But it degrades them in a way, doesn't it?
Well, degrades us too.
Yeah.
It's sort of an equal thing, If you're up on stage, you have to sort of be. You have to take it and give it at the same time. I don't think that it should be any difference in the audience and the performer. I think it should be an equality. So if they're being degraded, so are we. And we're all together on it.
Do you have any other ideas for bringing them into the act?
Oh yeah, the next act is going to include everybody. I think. I can't tell you what because it would spoil a lot of surprises that we've worked a long time on getting. But it's not going to hurt anybody. But it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yes.
Separate the men from the boys.
Eventually one supposes that you must run out of shocks, you must get to a point where you can't be more outrageous.
Not really. No. There's so many things you can do. There's so many things that's in the future that we haven't even started on yet. That scare me.
We'll be looking forward to it. Thank you very much, Alex Cooper.